great to be here. I'm David Green. I'm the chair of the board for Louisville Tourism. I'm here in place of Cleo Battle today. He couldn't make it. He's doing some other things in the destination. So it really is a pleasure of mine to be here to hold this press conference and to welcome back National Street Rod Association. It is a fantastic event, and you know it's summer in Louisville because it's hot and the hot rods are here. So it's a fantastic time of year for us. This is 30 years that this event has been in Louisville. It's 55 years for them as an organization. It is a tremendous, tremendous accomplishment. And this organization has seen the renaissance of Louisville, and they have been with us through thick and thin and continue to be. And I tell you, if you haven't been out to the event, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family to go out. These folks, here in Louisville, we have some very authentic indigenous craftsmen with the bourbon, with the music, with the horsemen. These folks take pure passion in their vehicles and what they do, their fellowship, their hospitality to each other, and the hospitality they show really our community and people from communities all over the country coming into this event. So they really mirror who we are as Louisvillians, and we couldn't be more proud to have them as a fabric of our city. So thank you very much for that. We appreciate it. You know, 55 years for the event. There's a very iconic vehicle that goes along with 55. Anybody know what that might be? I think I saw one sitting at the front of the line. 55 Chevy? 55 Chevy Bel Air, right? They had one in American Graffiti. It was it was black. Harrison Ford drove it. Remember that show? He was racing the other car. He called it a mix between piss yellow and puke green, the color of it. You guys don't remember that? Am I supposed to talk that way at a press conference? I'm sorry. I really am sorry. But it's a great event. So they've seen the renaissance of Louisville with the new hotel development you see is going to be able to accommodate this group for years to come as they continue to grow and bring people to Louisville to see what we have going on in Louisville. Everything from the canopy to the hotels popping up on Whiskey Row and in Nulu. We couldn't be more proud of that, and to have this group along for the ride. Pardon the pun. Along for the ride, hot rods. Y'all awake this morning? Can we get some bourbon out for this group? Okay, so without further ado, someone that I've worked closely with in my long tenure here in Louisville, and a Louisville native that has really done a tremendous job at lifting up this city and trying to find the direction to help our city grow. A great partner of us in the tourism and hospitality business, and those of us that live here, Deputy Mayor David James.
Thank you. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 4th Street Live. I want to thank everybody for being here today. On behalf of Mayor Craig Greenberg, we're honored to have the Street Rod Nationals here for the 30th time. Thank you. And these cars are amazing. They're beautiful. I was over there taking pictures of them, and it made me think that this is what I'm going to do when I retire. But I just want to say that the Street Rod Nationals being here in Louisville, bringing 60,000 people to Louisville, has an $11 million economic impact on our city. And we're very thankful for that. And we're very thankful for the people coming and participating in our city and learning a little bit about bourbonism and tourism in our city. And I hope that you get to have more opportunities for some bourbonism tonight. And tonight, while you're here, I just want everybody that's participating in the Street Rods to know that Louisville and the people of Louisville are very, very thankful that you're here. We're also hopeful that you get to enjoy some of the opportunities that we have here, whether you go to the Slugger Museum or the Derby Museum or the Ali Center or any of those opportunities that we have. And we also want to say we want to thank our partners that help make this all possible. We want to thank the Hotel Association, and we want to thank Kentucky Venues, and we want to thank Louisville Tourism, and many, many more that help make events like this possible. So with all that being said, I'm going to be very brief and say welcome to Louisville, and we hope you have a fantastic time while you're here. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you. Thank you very much, Deputy Mayor. Now, the next gentleman I'm going to invite up really has big shoulders. He's doing a lot of heavy lifting to coordinate this event with Kentucky Venues and the Kentucky Expo Center, where this event is held year after year after year. And they don't take it for granted. They start anew every year to make the next year the best that it's been. Please help me in welcoming up Kevin Moore, the GM of Kentucky Expo Center.
Thank you, David. Thank you, David, and thank you all for being here today, and good morning. It's on behalf of Kentucky Venues that I want to welcome you here today, and that's the Kentucky International Convention Center here just a few blocks away, and then the Kentucky Exposition Center just south of us, and we're here to welcome you. So throughout each year, our team looks forward to August and what Street Rod National brings to Louisville. It's a summer tradition where we see all the brightly painted vehicles traverse our city, filling our hotels and all of our restaurants. It's a wonderful sight. I'd like to take a moment and recognize the entire NSRA team for what they've been working on and what they bring to us. And I want to thank them for choosing the Kentucky Exposition Center as their home for the past 27 of those 30 years here in Louisville. What an accomplishment. This year, as everyone spoke, 55 years they've been in business doing their shows, 30 years right here in our city. That's amazing. What we value most out of the partnership is NSRA's ability to create an event that the attendees will never forget. And starting tomorrow on August 1st, we're going to welcome thousands of guests from all over the country, some from across the world, to the Kentucky Exposition Center, where they're going to experience both the sights and sounds of street rods all across the property. And there's also some high-quality entertainment as well as other activities for the entire family and spectators alike. So come out and join us. We'll be there for 4 days. Thank you so much for choosing Louisville and the Kentucky Exposition Center again. Thank you.
All right, enough of my ugly mug and me talking. Let's bring up the man himself. He's been with this event. He's actually retired, but they couldn't get rid of him. He sticks around. He's the face of this organization. Please help me welcome up Jerry Kennedy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is one of those things that, as you mentioned, I did retire. When I took this job many years ago, it was a dream come true, because if you've got something that you love and you believe in, it's never a job. And this has always been that way for me. This association was formed in 1970, and I have been a part of it since 1970 and official since 1973. So there's a lump of you out there. I noticed when you were mentioning American Graffiti, I was right on the page with you, and a lot of the young folks out here don't remember what it was, but it just celebrated its 50th anniversary for a movie. And if you ever get a chance to watch it on the oldie channel, do, and you'll see what we did as kids, because it is fantastic. You've heard a lot of the facts and figures from these celebrities back here that have talked about the Street Rod Nationals. And I would just like to go over something that's a little bit different. We came here for the first time in 1988. And the National Street Rod Association each and every year went to different event sites, different states across the country. And it was getting tougher and tougher to find a location that could hold this fast-growing sport. We came here in 1988 for the first time, loved what we saw. We came back again in 1994, and liked it even more. In 1988, we came back for the third time, and I'm happy to say the Street Rod Nationals has been in Louisville, Kentucky every year since 1998. And this is our 30th visit to Louisville. I would like to thank the cars of the guys and gals that are in these cars that came down today to show you just a little bit of what is going to be out on those grounds. As we were out there first thing this morning, today opens up the registration for the participants to be able to get their credentials for the first time. The line was unbelievable. So you've got people that are trying to get their credentials and to get on the grounds as early as they can tomorrow morning to get that perfect parking place. So it takes some of the ones that are a little more local to come down here because everybody is so excited for the event. If you walk out on those grounds, you're going to see guys, gals, and kids all in t-shirts, tennis shoes, shorts, jeans, whatever. These people represent all walks of life that you won't imagine until you get a chance to walk up and talk to them. Everybody thinks they're a mechanic. You would be lucky to find 1 out of 10 people on those fairgrounds that have anything to do with an automobile during the week. You will find doctors, you'll find lawyers, you'll find police officers, and it's amazing. So many of those people out of the 10,000 vehicles that'll be out there, you're going to meet for the first time as a car owner. That person is a new friend today and will be an old friend tomorrow, and that's what this sport has revolved around for many of us. In addition to the 10,000 plus cars that will be out on the grounds over the weekend, there are over 300 vendors inside the exhibit building that offer the latest in the automotive hardware. Anything that you could imagine for a vehicle, for aftermarket or this, that, and the other, or a specialized vehicle is there. If you don't want the new parts, you can go to the vintage parts swap meet where somebody might have cleaned out a garage, has a project that they started, or just extra parts that they're getting rid of. Everybody, every guy hits that swap meet, and while they're in the swap meet, their wives will be in Women's World, which is far better than an arts and crafts fair. So there's something for everybody. There's a kids zone that's out there that is nothing but the inflatables and everything that you can imagine for the kids, but it's all inside. Of the 10,000 vehicles that are out there too, every state in the United States has normally been represented along with up to 4 to 5 foreign countries that are on the grounds during this given weekend. And it is simply fantastic. If you want to see something that's going to go fast, go out in the back, catch a ride in one of the autocross cars. They will take that through a timed event with you, and I'll guarantee you if you're sitting passenger in one of those cars for a free ride, you're going to think you went the fastest you've ever went in 32 seconds as he goes around that track, because it's going to throw you from side to side in that car. And in addition to the autocross, we have tech seminars that some of these exhibitors produce over the weekend that you can go in and learn about anything from air conditioning to shock absorbers, anything in between. And it is the latest and greatest that's going out there. We have a super prize program that for the street rodders that is over $57,000 in merchandise certificates that we give away over the weekend. You will receive a piece of paper. On that paper is what you might have won, and it will be shipped to your home address instead of you having to get a set of wheels and find out how am I going to get these wheels in this car to get them home. In addition to that, too, at the completion of our awards program on Sunday, 4 individuals are going to win a $5,000 cash prize in addition to it. So it's this and a whole lot more. Anything that you can possibly believe when you enter those gates. It's as wild as just going to the state fair, but instead of having the livestock there, you're going to be witnessed with cars and a whole lot of people. We thank you, Louisville, Kentucky, for being the host once again for this great event. It's great to be back. I'm blessed to say that I've been here for every year that we've done this, and sure hope it's not my last. And thank you once and all, and for all of the media for coming out today. We truly appreciate it, and we invite you to come out and enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, if that doesn't get you excited about an event that's been here that long, that makes our home their home, it's really a proud time to have them back again this year. Please go out, take a look at these cars. Jerry, I'm just sitting up here thinking I've had in my life, my first was a 62 Chevy Stepside, a 67 GTO, a 69 Ford Ranchero, right? Then I went blank for a while, but I got a 74 Jeep CJ5 and 8. Who knows what a square body is? And I'm not talking about my physique, square body. 85 square body. So I'm a car guy or a truck guy. Listen, go out there to the craft fair, look at the swap meet. It's Americana, it's nostalgia. You'll find something that you may just want to hang up in your house or your garage. But go out and see these folks. They're craftsmen, they're proud, they're hospitalitarians. Let's go out, have fun with them, take your families out, take your friends out, and celebrate a hot summer in Louisville with the Hot Rods and National Street Rod Association. Thanks for being here today. Really appreciate it.